position, but Robert Thorne is the first race of consequence. Taking a look at Thorne, he's going against Richard Advani, so we'll see how he fares, qualifying 25th. So Robert Thorne, as he's going against Kelsey Rawlings, but Kelsey would love to play spoiler, going against Shaka on the track the entirety of the day, and then it gets really in our face. This is an all-day event as opposed to a night event, so it's great. We're making an awesome event. Here we go, Austin initiates, and then now you're going to tighten it up here, and we go into the outside zone. Going to transition now into outside zone 2 and then into that inside clip 2, bringing her around. You see Kelsey Rawlings actually taking a tighter line, and that's going to really, oh no, and Kelsey Rawlings transitions and comes to a halt and goes off course, spins out, so unfortunately, and it looks like, there we go, lights extinguish, there we go. As long as the cone isn't hit, it's go time, and there we go. All right, Kelsey Rawlings out front. You can see the speed clock there, 80, getting into the 90s, 89 just outside. Now comes in tight there. Ooh, takes it out. That's, you know, just barely nicking it, filling that outside zone. Outside zone 2, look out. Comes in hot and rotates.
And Mata avoided the contact.
That was good. I mean, unfortunately, Kelsey was close. So
for him.
Slide him left for Austin, right for Kelsey Rawlings, and obviously you know the answer there. Austin Mata gets the win. So first race of consequence, Richard Advani is definitely an Advani fan. He says, hey, take him out, because that would just better his chances of winning the championship. This has huge implications here. Robert Thorne, an FD rookie coming in hot. Big angle there. Advani almost mimicking it, but you can see him. Oh, wow, look at that. I thought he was going to overshoot it, but he brings it back in all the way to the outside zone 2. Goes Thorne now into that inside clip. Good transition from him. Could be a little closer on the inside clip, but Bonnie, you see him using all the course now, coming that last outside zone. Thorne gets out there, and there we go. Look at that bird's eye view. You see Advani coming up. Him being a rookie, him being a wheelman, awareness is key. High speed entry. You know, Advani seemed a little, and I know he's a little down on horsepower compared to maybe that of Thorne, but this is where you need to pull all of it out here. Final round, leave it on the track, 97 miles per hour. Advani gets into the gravel a little bit, flirts with the edge of the course, and goes way off course, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it, because here's the deal. Thorne doesn't even need to complete this, because once that lead car goes off course, that's going to be incomplete. Chase car does not need to finish out the rest of the course. But I'll tell you what, this is a good opportunity for him to practice against somebody in less than ideal lines. Yeah. Robert Thorne, he's moving on, top 16. And again, it's Brudsky versus Wadman.
You know, we had attributed it to some left foot braking, but
and Robert Thorne still, yeah, he is leading the championship coming in. And here we go, Dmitry Brudsky. See how he handles this, see if the car's 100. Goes in, good initiation by both the drivers. Now into that inside clip, what do we got here? Outside zone 1, Wadman buried in the smoke. Outside zone 2 goes Dmitry Brudsky. Up to this point, he's doing everything he needs to do. Could have been a little closer on the inside clip. Wadman nowhere to be found. Just back quite a few lengths. Now seeing that perspective there, looks like to me one stinking point.
And they're gonna
and keep in mind Bogovic, you know, he's only 6 points behind. Here we go. Wadman out front. See what kind of speeds. Again, that is not a judge criteria. It's just for sensationalism, showing you how fast they are actually going. Look at this, Brudsky, Mr. Never Settle, living up to it right now. Kind of off of that second outside zone, but now tightens it up. See him pushing around that front bumper. That might come into play. Hopefully it doesn't. Brudsky moves that front bumper. He takes a way shallower line. Oh no, big implications. One more time, did Dmitry get the loss? Is Wadman, so it looks like Dmitry gets the win. Is that what I'm seeing there? Because Ryan repair time and can save you money on unnecessary repairs. Visit NGK. Already pulled up to the line. Our next pair will revisit TLO and Human Rahimi, but this Blake Olson and pretty Ricky Hoffman. All right, Blake Olson initiating, coming to us from Las Vegas. Good initiation there by Blake. Big angle there. Nice, very fluid line from Blake Olson. Ricky Hoffman back a few lengths, quite a few lengths now, coming into that second inside clip. Can Blake tighten it up? And yes, he does. Well done there from Blake Olson. Ricky Hoffman, some shimming in that chase position. Blake digging deep. Look at that. Really well done. Probably the choose to stay within PROSPEC, and it's paid off for him. Yeah. He's in contention for what could be his 3rd championship, but right now it's all about Ricky Hoffman and Blake Olson. Ricky Hoffman, let's see how he handles it. Goes and initiates. He had some struggles, but 95 miles per hour, no struggle here. You can see that wire care S chassis. Let's see if Blake Olson can hold it together. He's up in the smoke now. Goes from that second outside zone to inside clip 2. Big angle there from Ricky. A lot more dialed. but Blake, can he handle it? Not seeing the smoke. Does he get blinded? Ricky Hoffman delivers. Ricky Hoffman does show up.
Blake Olson's right there behind him.
All right, let's make it official. Blake Olson gets the victory. Blake Olson, nitrous bottle. Lorette Nickel just sent me a message and said, change up this.
Good.
All right, here we go. TLO out front. The M-Spec vehicle, 94 miles per hour on initiation. Houman Rahimi diving in kind of the inside line. Let's see if that pays off for him. TLO, good transition from him. You see some wavering there. And you talked about, you know, the judge's perspective. Chris Yule saying, set it and forget it. You see Houman kind of making some corrections. Now in that last outside zone, TLO, you see he started a little shallow, then went deeper. All right, Tommy Lemaire. Here we go. Here goes Houman Rahimi out front, 97 miles per hour. That LS-powered Nissan, you can see him. You see the car. Oh boy, Houman, I mean, he was all over the red and white. Is that 3 off? Let's take a look. And now he's going to finish it out. I think it's wise for Tommy Lemaire to complete this run, even though this is where it gets really difficult. Championship on the line. So TLO and Houman Rahimi. Let's lock it in. TLO, Tommy Lemaire gets the win. He's going to pace himself. Yeah, look at that. So he's setting up and he's lined up. He's allowed to do that. Yep. But you know, in that chase position, you kind of want to time it perfectly because we're not looking for a drag race. Bystrack, look at that on a wide swing. Interesting line. 92 miles per hour from Rudy Hansen out front. Bystrack taking that wide and then kind of going tight, then goes in wide. We'll see if that pays off for Bystrack. Rudy Hansen absolutely pulling away. So Bystrack maybe thinks he's at a deficit here from horsepower-wise, or maybe feels confident, but a very shallow line by Bystrack all over, but Rudy Hansen.
Can't take that championship. He's going for the win today. Mark his words.
All right, here we go. So we are seeing back to the start line. Bystrack will lead. Rudy Hansen looks like he's back up and running. 78 miles per hour, no, 90, excuse me, I apologize. Looks like it eclipsed there, but it did not. 90 miles per hour from Bystrack out front. Rudy Hansen tucks in aggressively in that second outside zone. Now, see how he handles that second inside clip. Both of them, Rudy Hansen doing a good job. I think this is going to be the real indicator, leaving it fresh in the judge's mind. Bystrack, big angle. Rudy Hansen taking a shallower line, but I like scores are in. Hansen and Bystrack. Let's slide him left for Hansen. Yeah, just unfortunately for Bystrack, that's just on who's number 1 right now, and that might be Kemp or Rich Whiteman. So Rich Whiteman, this is a buy run as Jack Davis could not make his competition timeout. So lay back and listen to the East Coast Zone, Rich Whiteman. The Shinchoku S chassis. Ben Hobson will lead. Zach Farrar qualifying 18th, you see. And again, that chase car can leave prior to that lead car, so maybe a little strategy here, but right now Ben Hobson looks like he pulls away strongly. Well done there by Hobson. That CoroWorks S chassis now into that second. Oh boy, Zach Farrar leaves it hanging out there, maybe a little bit too long, taking a shallower line, which does set him up properly for that inside clip too, but fails to get out to that second outside zone. And Hobson, you saw him, he did enter, excuse me, 14. Wait, oh, does Zach have a S13.4? I apologize. Saw the 14 headlights, but here we go. All right, Zach Farrar now throws it in, initiates into that clip. Let's see how he handles that. Inside clip 1, into outside zone 1. And that's where Zach kind of had that mistake. He hung it out just a little too far. Absolutely exploding the fiberglass, that front bumper. This looks like what Dimitri Brutsky did earlier, but Ben Hobson, let's see how he handles this last outside zone. So Ben Hobson gets in there, oh boy. And that's gonna be all she wrote.
This is in there on throttle and stays out of the way, no collision happening, but you can see there that Ben Hobson moves on from all 3.
You see the numbers there. Platform Here's an opportunity, you know, the access to entry. You could essentially be a pro driver in 3 years. You go, you know, you go Pro-Am, you go Prospec, you go Pro. I really don't know many motorsports, if any, that you have that advancement. Here we go, Amanda Sorensen out front of the United States Air Force. BMW, good aggressive initiation. Licklider in that chase position. And that non-stop tuning. BRZ 86, let's see what we got. Brings it around, nice job by Amanda. Now into that final outside. Oh, Licklider goes way off. Licklider, gravel machine. Oh, Amanda goes off. We're focused on
incompleting herself, so 2 independent incompletes. Yep. So they're both sitting on an incomplete right now. So this
lead versus lead, chase versus chase. This has huge repercussions.
Yeah, right here. So they both need to do well right now.
All right, Licklider out front, Amanda Sorensen in the chase position. So 82 miles per hour. So obviously not the fastest we've seen so far today, but this is where it gets interesting. Amanda, she knows she has the horsepower. Let's see how they handle it going out of that inside clip 2 into this final outside zone. Licklider taking a very shallow line. Amanda does. Here we go, slide him left for Sorensen, right for Licklider. We got 1 vote, 2 votes, and a 1 more time. So Amanda Sorensen gets the big.
Alex, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck, guys.
Yep, all right. All right, here we go. Nate Chen will lead. Trenton Croft giving chase. Nate Chen, big initiation, really great job there. You know, Nate Chen has gained so much knowledge working with Kazuya Taguchi. Let's see if he can apply it here in Utah. Oh boy, and Nate Chen, he saw correction there as he went to that inside clip 2. Now into that final outside zone. Got that wide blade.
So the wheels were turned in, approaching inside clip 2. So that's, you know, depending on which judge you talk to, I haven't talked to them, but I would say that's an incomplete for Nate Chen in the lead.
All right, here we go. So Trenton Croft has a bit of advantage here, 94 miles per hour, but has some wavering now into that first inside clip. Going to the second outside zone, well done. Nate Chen, I think he's got to apply some pressure. He has another correction there, so having some difficulty going outside zone 1 and 2, but Croft, SV Performance, wide plate JZX, Nate Chen getting aggressive, but it does not pay off. Chen wavering, diving, aggressive, good proximity. All right, slide him left for Chen or right for Trenton Croft. The wide plate imports, JZX. Javi Martinez from Tucson, Arizona versus Adam Kanapik. That of Bogovic and Derek Madison, who are last and second to last battles here in the 32. Javi Martinez and Adam Kanapik come out of that start chicane. Here goes Javi Martinez, 85 miles per hour. Kanapik, a little squirrely in that chase position. Both of them sliding past that first inside clip into that second outside zone. Kanapik on the attack. But with that attack, he overshoots that second inside clip, and he's bathing in the smoke. Bath and Body Works bath bomb, but it is smoke bomb. Yeah, right.
Everybody's doing a great job.
Heavy lifting here. All right, Adam Kanapik out front. Let's see if he can keep it tidy as he's got the clean air. Javi Martinez, you see that front hood there. Now coming to that inside clip. Overshoots that inside clip. Oh, and then that's not where you want to be. Javi Martinez always looking fresh with the good-looking kicks. But right now, he kicks it just a little too hard. Javi Martinez, that last outside zone, but Adam Kanapik doesn't get out to the outside zone, but shout out to Donut. Here we go. Javi Martinez, Adam Kanapik. What do we got? And unfortunately, Javi Martinez from Tucson, Arizona is knocked out. Well, they're going against different competitors. They could meet in top 16, but Corey Talaska, it was a good time, Alpine Horizon Festival. He took his pro car out there, so you know had some turns and burns in it, so that could be an advantage here, higher elevation. But here comes Corey Talaska. He leads, initiates this first clip. A lot of handbrake there from Talaska. Madison, a little more flowy, but we need to fill those outside zones. Talaska. Oh, look at Madison on the attack. D-Mad's going mad. Now into that final outside zone. What has Talaska got? Derek Madison, that Fuel Lab S chassis Talaska, very similar. Into hand and says, hey, it comes into an advantage where if your spawner's saying the right things, hey man, just keep it clean, fill the zones, don't do anything crazy, but be fluid. Here we go, Derek Madison, Fuel Lab S chassis Talaska. Back there a little bit again, 28 points separate Madison from the lead. And Madison, you talked about that fluidity and did not step, so he did exactly what you requested up to the other judges. Talaska knocking over that second inside clip. Now into that final outside. So, and a big correction there by Talaska. Madison rips through, and that is less than ideal for Talaska. Hopefully. All right, there we go. Slide him left for Talaska or right. Final battle 32. Remember, we are back here for 16. We have a short break, and we are back because we got autograph signings. Remember, you can get a drift ride along here in the West Paddock, or go rip some karts around, or meet your favorite drivers. Here we go. Evan Bogovic, Carlos Arrieta. Battle of the GT Radio Top 32. Carlos Arrieta, SC. Failure to launch a little bit as Bogovic swings wide, gets into the rumble strips. Bogovic overcooks it, a must win for him, and Carlos shuts it down. All right, let's take a look at this here. Let's take a look. Here's the second run of this battle. Again, Arrieta out front, nonstop tuning. That SC chassis getting 69, 70, 80, getting up to near 90 miles per hour. Bogovic initiates. Now you got it again. Bogovic. Let's see this second outside zone, taking that shallow line. Oh no, Bogovic goes too off, way into the gravel. Oh, and straightens her out. That is an incomplete. So if Carlos Arrieta completes this run, and that's a correction. That's an incomplete. Here we go, Bogovic or Arrieta, guess what? It's going one more time.
Yeah.
And that was again because that chase car made the mistake.
See how he does here, he's on the line right now, and he's just left the line for his bye run. So let's see if he can get through the course as a single car on the track without the pressure of competition.
He's running, and we have seen, cars kind of like spin, but the car's running, it's going. We need somebody to advance, but this is essentially a bye run here. Evan Bogovic, again, that supercharged LS under the hood of the S chassis. Looking a lot more confident. Maybe nerves got him, maybe the car's set up. And I understand that his trans broke. So it was actually a blessing that M-Spec vehicle had the bye